Right, some weekend adventures. We are out at the forest here and going to get some fresh air, sunlight, and see some new sights. This one is called Little Nis. Pretty tall guy. I'm not sure how far this trail goes, but we're getting our steps in and looking at some interesting forest creatures out here. This one's Mama Lumari. Looks like a big wooden sculpture just laying down and resting. How did they even make all this? It's like a really nice wooden structure. A lot of fine details in it. Look at the top of this guy here. It looks like a baby's inside of here. Huge. Pretty cool. It says do not climb it. Better not climb it because we don't want to harm the baby giant's belly. They made this really well. All the pieces in this forest, they're all cut with wood. Kind of a cool view of the lake out here. Very expansive, very open, and there's turtles in here, but the water seems a little bit dirty. So we're just taking a quick breather out here, catching some shade, and walked about 15 minutes, so it's good to take a break every now and then, right?
기다려? 여기는 가고?
약간 무궁화 꽃인가? It's a pretty looking flower there.
무궁화?
So behind me is little Alina. Looks like a little statue, small version. They've got all kinds of little cutouts. So cute. Yeah, cloudy day.
아, 이거 멋있다, 이렇게.
Nice scenery. Mother Nature is healing. We walked for about an hour. I think we're hungry. Next stop is going to be eating some food. Yum, 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 yum. Food. All right, so what a good trip. We had a nice time out and about, getting some sunshine, walking around, and exploring new places in that forest. It was a nice place. I'm glad that we got to go spend some time today getting some exercise. My wife, she was just worn out after all that walking. We walked about an hour and 13 minutes is what her watch was saying, and she was just worn out. After we ate, she went home, took a good nap, and I took about a 20-minute nap, got hit up with some messages, and now I'm waiting for some more customers to go sell stuff like this upper body workout tool. This thing. So I've got that. I've got this guy who's getting off work at Walmart. He's buying a couple of things, some accessories like rechargeable batteries and a magnetic foam mount. The hustle doesn't stop. You gotta find ways to make money and just keep making money. This is just fun to me. This is just extra money and, you know, meeting new people, and I can do this wherever I'm at, anywhere I'm at. If I've got a little storage unit, I could just put all this stuff in the storage unit, list this stuff up, and if I have time, just meet up with them. If this gets out of control, though, I might have to find a way to automate this, because this is time to take out of my day and come out and meet people and, sell stuff. This person is supposed to be driving a gray Buick Regal, so I'm at this church parking lot and waiting for them. Waiting on this gray Buick Regal. I think when you're meeting up people, it's good to do it in a public scene, a public area, because when you're in places that aren't really public, sketchy stuff could happen. And you don't want sketchy stuff happening while you're out and about. You want to be visible in public. I've actually got a dash camera here on my car, so I've got more visibility if there was something to go down. But it's pretty out here for the summer. 91 degrees out here, and I'm just brainstorming of how the next couple of months are going to go. Hope y'all are staying hydrated too. Got water in my thermos. I've been reading some articles of having water in different containers, like plastic bottles. Plastic bottles will have microplastics in it that can get into your brain, and that's not good. That's not healthy. You don't want a bunch of plastic in your brain. Store water, especially in the summer, in a metal thermos, in a metal container, so you're not drinking melted liquids and putting that stuff into your brain. No telling how that's going to affect you in 10, 20 years. It's all about your health. You want to have your health. You want to have time on your hands to do the things that you truly want, because that is truly freedom. Not having to work with people you don't want to work with. That is freedom. What else? I'm just excited for the next couple of months, because the way my treatment is going, I feel healthy still. The first couple of days after the treatment, it's kind of weird. Like my vocal cords, it got a little strained, and even today in the morning time, it feels a little bit strained. So like talking, it was a little bit more difficult to do, but I think that's just one of the symptoms, one of the negative side effects of this chemo stuff, is because it affects the nerves and the vocal cords in one way or another. Anyways, pretty productive day, pretty good day, pretty good weekend overall. Gonna be back at it again next week, and I'll be documenting my progress. I'll see you on the next one.